SMP, baby. You throw EMP at to stop electricity. I throw SMPs at to stop bullshit. So therefore, when you're going through some things, you know, look at my, I got my Superman power. If you're going through a Superman power, you got Superman shit. I got a picture of me right here. Today is September 22nd, right? 2025. September 22nd, 2025. This book talks to people on like Superman powers. These niggas ain't invisible, but regardless of power, you let them sit you down, pick your head and your bones up and don't forget you who did it. Christ will privilege you. You are 5E. Just follow your dreams. Now 5E, this is the 5E. I'll show y'all what this is. See, this is the 5E. No gang banging. It's a 5-point star. It's E around. Now, that stands for entrepreneur, entertainer, or entertainer entrepreneur. Because if you're an entrepreneur, you're an entertainer. If you're an entertainer, you're an entrepreneur. Now, E is the fifth alphabet. And entrepreneur and entertainer both work with the E. So therefore, 5-point star E, 5E. Now, it's like 5G, but this ain't no 5G, this is 5E. So, I just want to let you guys know I'm new to the YouTube, but not too new. But like I said, I didn't say it, but I'm JJ. I'm JJ Livingston. My original name is Jonathan Livingston, but it's a book after me called Jonathan Livingston Siegel. Last name is no Siegel though. I have no Siegel in my name, but that book is a wonderful book, and that book is basically my life, and it's crazy because that book was published like decades before I was born. So therefore, saying that that book has not, that book has been a very, very good stepping stone. I didn't read that book until I got to California. I was in San Diego. In San Diego? Yes, I was in. Yes, I was in San Diego. First time ever seeing the book in person and getting the book. Got it from the library. I was supposed to return it, but I left the city before I returned it. So, reason why I left the city because I'm doing a documentary on my life, but not just my life, also the life of others, people in 5 different states. 5 is my favorite number. When I see 5, I know I'm doing something right. Um, Speaking of 5, as soon as I said that, I looked at I don't know what made me look, but I looked, and it was 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So, therefore, saying that, when you're, the documentary that I'm doing is called 55555, but we'll do 5X. So it's 5 states for 5 months, 5 different cities, try to meet 5 people and try to get 5 days from them. So I go to different cities, or I go to different states for 1 month. I go to one state for 1 month. I already have my 5 states. Technically, I'll be on my third, but got my car repoed. So I lost my film from Tennessee. It was a great film, wonderful film. But hey, God do things for a reason, you know. So right now I'm in Texas, but so it's 5 states. But my first state, we'll talk about that, California. So I was in California, right? And bam, in California for a whole week. Well, not a whole week, for a whole month. I was there for 42 days, more than a month. And everything I'm doing is truly with me and through God and the people that want to help to progress what I'm doing. Mostly family, and what I do is go to a state, California, and each week I'm in a different city. Now, that's like the best vacation that anybody could really have, but I don't see it as vacation. I see it as me trying to make it and show people that you can make it too. Just believe in your dreams and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect to go anywhere? Now, I used to do the job things and all that, but God put this passion on me November the 5th. But November the 7th is when I actually started to make it true. I started to actually work hard for it and do the parts and do the things that I needed to do for it to make it come true. Um, I've been sleeping on the ground. Well, when I was in California for 50 days, I went in California 50 days, but I got my car repoed a week before my birthday and 10 days before I was supposed to be in California. So I was outside sleeping on God's ground for 50 days and 50 nights. And not until I got to Amarillo, Texas, is where I'm at now. I've been sleeping outside, and I have a bed to sleep in this house, and I can't even sleep in the bed because I've been sleeping on God's ground so much. I tried to sleep in the bed, and I woke up hurting, like, body didn't like that. But the big point of this is I'm doing something that's different, because if you don't do anything that's different, then you won't make it. Now, I didn't choose to do this, but God gave it to me, and then I started to do on it. Now, I was supposed to be in Cali way before August, but I'm supposed to be in California in March. But I got in trouble with some stuff when I got back to my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, because that's where I'm from, born and raised. Hey, this is my jam. I like this jam. My computer finna die like tomorrow. But to say that is, yeah, sometimes God holds you back from things that you like already had planned. Like, God, you planned, you gave me this vision, and you knew when you gave me this vision I was gonna go hard for it. So why you hold me back? But the best part about it is, yes, he held me back. But I feel like if he didn't hold me back, I wouldn't be on this perfect timing because I can't really explain it to you, but it's perfect timing. It don't seem like it sometimes, but it's perfect timing. Um, so I'm in these states for a week. I mean, states for a month, but I'm in East City for a week now. You really think about it, how am I doing that? Because it's just me. I don't have a job. My family's not. My family is wealthy through Christ, but if you look at our situations through the eye of people, they'll be like, you really not. You don't have too much. How are you doing this? Because I believe in God. 655. Man, 55 is my favorite number. 55 is my jersey number. Anyways, but you'll be like, how are you doing this? How are you providing? How are you eating? How are you getting new clothes? How are you, and things like that. But that's the thing. You don't have to worry. Hakuna Matata. What do you say? Hakuna Matata for the rest of your days. Don't worry for the rest of your days, because I even found this out when I was in California. And 2 days after me finding out about don't worry, I ended up, God was riding down the street. I just happened to stop in one of the corners. Instead of riding my skateboard through, I bought a skateboard too on the 5th. Bought a skateboard, I bought some shoes. I bought some little stuff because I was going to California and I needed something for transportation. Yeah, I could use these feet. Hey, these shoes I got on too. I had my Vans and they broke on me. Riding down the street on the skateboard, they broke on the side, but I kept wearing them because I didn't, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I ain't worried about what somebody think about me, because guess what? You gonna think about what you think about me. But when I talk to you and you feel this energy, then come at me. Then say you don't like me. But don't not like me because of my appearance, because you don't know what I'm going through at all. But I'm not going through really too much because I'm going through what God wants me to go through. And yeah, sometimes it feels like too much, but is it really too much? If you really think about it, is it really too much? Because it's really not. It's really not. Life is not too much, but you have to do too much, because when you don't do too much, then you're not doing too much. So therefore, I do too much. I try to do too much. And these shoes, I was like, man, God, I really need some shoes. I really would like some more shoes. I went to September the 2nd, day after Labor Day or whatever day it is. I don't know. I don't keep up with these holidays because they don't really mean too much to me. After this, I was in Santa Cruz, but I went to San Francisco, and I just happened to get real lucky that day because they only do this drive one time a month. And I got me some new clothes. I got me some trues. I ain't had trues in a minute, but I got me some trues. I feel like I was a man. And it had shoes, but the shoes couldn't fit. None of the shoes could fit. None of them. None of them. They had dress shoes, but I'm on a skateboard. I don't really. So none of the shoes could fit. I was like, man. I asked God that day, literally that day before I got on the bus or the train to go to San Francisco, and I was like, God, can you I would love the money, but sometimes the money isn't necessarily helpful, because you can have the money, people give you money, or you find $100, but think about it, $100 don't really get you too much in clothes. Yeah, you probably get you some shoes, some pants, and a shirt, depending on where you're getting it from. San Francisco didn't have a Walmart, and then depending on what you want and what you feel comfortable with, it may not be enough. So I just asked God, I said, yeah, I would love the money, but I would love if you can bless me with these things too. Like, you can just bless me with these things. I'd rather for you to bless me with these things right now than give me the money, because, yeah, I would like the money, but I would like the things. And with the money, I have my, So, woo, long story short, like maybe 2 hours later, 3 hours later, ended up going to this place that feeds you. San Francisco is the best place to be when it comes down to being homeless, I would say, because they have a lot of programs. Really, I can only say Santa Cruz and San Francisco are the best place to be if you're homeless, because you can actually get up, you can actually come up, and
hey guys, it's your girl Mabel, and you're listening to my new album, High Expectations.
One of the things is, for San Francisco, God bless me with the stuff. He really did. And then I guess like some 2 days later, he ended up blessing me with the shoes. I was looking at these white girls. I like white girls, but I be kind of scared to mess with white girls. So I was just like, man, it was a big little white girl. I was like, boy, that shit look scrumptious. And I'm looking back. I have my backpack on. I used to have a backpack, but I don't got my backpack. And I was just looking, and I happened to just fall so slowly on my skateboard, and I fell. And my backpack ripped. And I was like, bro, I got a little frustrated because I was like, bro, did my backpack really just rip on me? Like, bro, my backpack ripped. I had too much stuff in my backpack. I had my notes, my computer, my, things I needed to, be out there when I'm sleeping out here on the ground and things like that. I got a little frustrated, but then not really frustrated, but I was like, I said, devil, you really trying to work, ain't you? And then I just said, you know what, let's forget this shit. And I ended up fixing my backpack. It broke, like the strap broke. Now, you only got one strap on the backpack, and then, you kind of screwed. But I ended up fixing it, woo, and ended up going around the corner, like maybe not even a minute later. Crazy part about it is I do Polaroids, I do photos, instant minis. And I take $5 photos. This is my pitch. It goes like, hey, I have these instant minis. Well, hey, do you know a Polaroid? I have a Polaroid, but it's not a Polaroid, it's an instant. And they come out instantly, like a Little Caesars pizza, and they're $5 like a Little Caesars pizza. But you can get you one for $5 or two for $10, and the third one could be free if it be rock, paper, scissors. I understand if you say no, because no means next opportunity, but this is how I eat, this is how I survive, this is how I do all of those things. But right here is my other camera, and this is how I'm doing my documentary. I'm JJ Livingston, by the way. So if you don't see me again, you'll hear about me. Woo. It's just a short picture of it. And I didn't pitch these people on it. I could have, but I just like, the energy they was giving off was like, I feel like they will bite it. But then again, I feel like it's going to be that one person that say no, because there was 6 of them. And when you're a salesman, 6, 12, 55. When you're a salesman, it's like, bro, when you're selling somebody something or pitching somebody something, and one person say no, more than likely, even if 4 other people in that group wanted to say yes, and you got that one person that's indecisive, but you got that one person that said no, it's like, the rest of the crew gonna be like, no. And then you gotta really, now you gotta pitch yourself even more. Why are you saying no? You just, And it's a struggle, but it's not a struggle because it's a hustle, because God is showing me, look, don't always go for the no. Sometimes you got to get your no. You have to get your no, because if you don't get your no in life, then you'll never get that right yes in life. And I understand that. And sometimes I be kind of scared, but not scared, because I shouldn't be scared and I shouldn't have fear, because God said if you have fear in your heart or in your... Excuse me. The wind blew as soon as I was breathing. It's like I needed some of that air. But, and you have to get your nose in life, because no means next opportunity. And if you don't get no's in life, then you'll never get confident enough to get them yeses, because those no's are really just tests to see if you're going to keep going, if you're going to keep on striding. Because if we get a lot of no's in life, no this, no that, and this, that, and the other. But what you going to do when you get that no? Just like skateboarding, I love it. What you going to do when you fall? That fall is a no. Fail means first attempt. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm not riding the skateboard since I was young. Like, young. Like, maybe like 10 and below. I'm 21 now. Birthday August 2nd. I got my skateboard August 5th. So just imagine. My first day riding the skateboard, bro, I fell. I got this scar on my leg. It was way bigger. It was like right there. It hurt, but I was like, fuck it, bro. I suck this shit up and keep pushing, And that's what I did. And like my phone now is cracked. It got a black spot like right here. I'm outlined like this right here is my wall of the camera, right? And there's like a black hole spot. It's like, and now I got one right here to go right there. And my whole screen is like cracked from like, that's the top and it's the box. Just really, the whole phone is cracked. God gonna bless me with another one. Just watch. I already put it in the air. I would love another iPhone 7 Plus. This phone is not on. Be honest with you, it's not, because I went to Sprint. I went to Sprint thinking that they were better, but because they gave me a little offer, it wasn't better. But I got my mom a present though for her birthday, so that was lucky. And with this, I wish I had to stay with Cricket, but I didn't. I went to Sprint. Now I got this phone. Couldn't pay the note because it was like $80, but my first bill was $375. I didn't have that, so I couldn't. Keyword, I couldn't. I didn't say I can't. I couldn't. Because can ain't a word. Can is a word, but why would you want that to be a word in your vocabulary? Because, like, think about it. If you're saying can't, that means you don't. That means you can't do things in life. I mean, you're already setting yourself up for failure. That means every time you think about something, you already got the can in your vocabulary. So that's the first thing comes to your mind. Oh, nope, you can't do that. You can't do that. Bro, you can do anything you put your mind through Christ who strengthens you. Just like SMP is, man. When somebody come to you with the bullshit talking about you can't do something, man, you throw an SMP at them and you let them know what's going on. Look, EMP stop electromagnetic pulses, and SMP stop all bullshit. Cause you got spirit, you got Superman powers, so you can do anything. If you're a woman, you got Superwoman powers. You can do anything. Trust and believe. You can do anything, and it's a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's a physical thing because you can truly do anything. Like, tell me something you can't do. What, you can't lift the car? You a lie. Cause you can find your jacket. And I bet you lifted it. Like, be honest. Like, you can do anything that you put your mind to. It's just, do you want to really truly do it? You know. And I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute, but I'm just gonna try to keep y'all up on my journey and things like that. And I hope you watch them because with this phone. Because with this phone, I have to delete them from my phone because that's the only way I can keep filming. I just deleted Instagram. It's just going on YouTube. And that's the only way people would know about what you do is if you tell them, if you show them. And I have to show you guys because I've been sitting around too long not showing people what I'm doing. But I tell people and I show some people and they be like, man, this right here is so wonderful. And you're only 21 doing something like this big and great. You left your home. I left my home the first time, but when I was supposed to be in Cali, I got in trouble, like I said. And then this last time, my mother told me, right before June 24th, 4 days before June, not even 4, maybe 5 days before June 24th, Mama told me they was coming to Texas where I'm at now, my grandma's house. And I was trying to make some money, woo. My mama kicked me out the house. Cause I didn't want to come. I want to go make some money. She be like, you did. Anyway, I'm just being honest. Let me just be honest. 1805. Be honest. Try not to tell people that. Because my mama told me, you better not tell nobody I said that. But anyways, But it was lucky that she did that though, because it put me back into my spiritual movement. Because I meet people every day, I see people every day, I talk to people every day, and you'll be surprised how many people I have actually encouraged to not just be on the Christ scene, but to also be better in themselves and show them about the SMP way. Because the SMP way is really the only way. Because if you don't believe in yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically, how do you expect to grow? Think about it. That's the only way you can grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. But like I said, I'm JJ. I'm JJ Livingston. I'm gonna come to y'all more about some more things. This right here is not an ordinary YouTube channel. This is the best YouTube channel. Yeah, it's more. It's more other channels that are the best, but I'm in my own category. I'm in my own lane. I can't worry about nobody else. I made my own lane. You feel it? But yeah, I mean, it's only one way to do it, and that's to believe in something. If you don't believe in God, at least believe in yourself, and that's what the spiritually stands for. Because spiritually, you got to believe in yourself, because it starts with yourself. Because before you can believe in God, you got to believe in yourself. I mean, you got to believe in God first, too. But if you believe in yourself, then you'll start to slowly believe in God, because you'll be like, man, it got to be somebody helping me, 1925. I tell you, these fives are crazy, dog. And that's all I want to tell y'all for right now. I'll be back at it like a crack addict, but we just coming at it like a fat headed. I don't really know, but gang. SMP out, baby. Throw it out. And Johnny not stop. It's 1950. I'm trying to